Thuram. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Maldini.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Van Dijk. Tunisia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thuram. Maldini. Van Dijk. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ferdinand. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Platini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. And back to the keeper. It's Van Dijk. Thuram. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And the keeper's got it again. And it's Maldini. Back to the keeper it goes. That's Thuram. Check. And it's with the keeper. Out of play for a throw. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. He's played it back. Nesta. All the way back. Check. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're underway again.
Bolivia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
Can he finish? He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. He has a look up. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's... Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. What a throw in. Two down already, a nightmare start. It's played through for him. Shot could be on. Taken back almost at once. Looking tidy in possession here. Tries a measured ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cut it out. Nesta plays it forward. Can he spark a counter here? And back to the keeper they go. Costa Curta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos, he gets big. It's hit the upright. Here comes another. Oh, smashing header. No way through there. And it's Vitinha. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vieira
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's Ibrahimovic. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gattuso. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that has left him in a heap. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's been caught napping! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, there's a probing ball. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Bolivia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, he's found a way past. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bolivia really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Al padre de un niño con camiseta amarilla se le solicita presentarse
And we're off
en el
again.
centro de información. Cambio
I
en
think it'll be
Bolivia.
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That is very well defended. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Can he get it through? Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he decides to cross it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. Now it's... And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's got all. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Costa Curta makes the interception. Costa Curta. That's been cut out, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. Good ball over the top. Vieira. Lofted in. Up he goes! Goal! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he's there to make the challenge. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ferdinand cuts it out. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Bolivia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, crossed in. He's going for goal! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Played into space. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. Over to the left. And it's Hazard. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Hazard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bale! And Chet pulls off a sensation. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered in.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
He's having a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
I think it's
He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Enjoy his pin his
Hazard voted man of the match and deservedly so.
I need to watch his goals,
You look back on the game then, Jim.
I didn't understand
Neither
his
side
goals,
could
man.
get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be
I
happier,
no longer
but
see the
at the final reckoning, it's
highlights.
honours even and
Shows
no
you guys.
complaints.
But yeah, that draw felt like a win, man. Yeah, I don't mind, man. I'll lose 5. Shout out to Hazard, man. Puta madre. Cabron. Just playing Capello ball, Vitinha to Mbappe all game, man. Damn you, bro. He's playing the formation similar to mine, even not the exact formation. This puta madre, man. Man, I almost lost that game, man, at the beginning, man. Both goals came from around here. We went from his Carlos to then his Bellingham, then man, that was cooked, man. Unbelievable. That shouldn't be happening, man. Let me turn on link up play, bro. It's my thing. Turn the fuck off. Start playing those long balls, man. Everyone is doing it, man. Why not? And he's one tough opponents to another, man. Tired of this game, bro. Freaking tired of this game, bro. That's Bleed's collar and the setup is crazy, man. And just trying to overload my right side. That's what I have to run, bro. Come on. There's something I don't know about. Saka is going to play RMF. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Edge crosses. 2 edge crosses. 1 Lamb. 1 Saka. Man, this guy's about to be nasty, man. You got Finn, I've been nasty, guys. Let's go, man. Whatever will be, will be, man. It's just a game.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Bolivia.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field. And it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
What was that pass?
Because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him.
What was that pass?
Iniesta takes a look up. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Oh, good take in a good area. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He is through here. Hangs in he gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Chiellini. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And it's Ronaldinho. Now, it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Iniesta. Lam. And it's Iniesta. And he's managed to get free. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Kimmich cuts it out. Vicious ball here. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Iniesta. For Lam. Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Saka! It's run. That's another chance. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick. And he's forced to go back. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Iniesta. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass.
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Saka is one whose deliveries we all know about. Iniesta. That's good play. And it's Lam. Edmilson. The ball's gone astray. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Bolivia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Thuram. Saka. No, it's Iniesta. Oh, that's nice. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gattuso
was 51,577.
back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Iniesta. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That pass isn't the best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target. Edmilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
And then I was played into this game. It's played to the max, man. I don't understand it. Oh. You're a good player, bro. A good player. You're good. I get a draw from this game. Yeah, man. I'm extremely lucky, guys. I had to walk my ass off to keep it 0-0, man.
Substitution for Ajax.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 3, Chiellini. Number 13, coming on the field. Number 4, Matthias Cunha. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Number 9.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of.
Calafiori. Substitution.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Matthias Cunha. And claimed it back swiftly. Edmilson. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's been cut out, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Matthias Cunha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's a good player, guys. I feel like letting him score this one.
Desperate defending required here.
I think about the number of points I lose.
Played it short. And here's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And he lines up a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge has been caught there, it's a foul.
I don't blame
No
him.
surprise, that's a booking.
It's a shock to lose the game this way. So yeah, fair move.
Looking for option, and again! Oh, it's in the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That was my goal. That was my.
And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation,
I think that was my only shot, guys.
perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the
fair game Konami script.
So Jim, how do you reflect on
Yeah,
what
for the
we've
first
seen?
time I understand
Bolivia
scripting,
can
guys.
always take more positives from
I
a
would have
result
been
like
unfair to
this.
this guy.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Listen,
Well,
you're the man of the
Jim
match, man.
alongside
You
me, and as the
dominated
fans
me in
make
the
their
back,
way
man.
home, so must we. Good evening to
Cellini
you.
7, man. Bro, Mbappe was my worst performer. And my best performer was Ferdinand, man. It's a crazy game. He's a good player, man. Yeah. Oh, I even got a. Oh, I got a bonus. I didn't know, man. And Konami hasn't been nice to me, man. The matchmaking has been crazy, man. Man, last 5 games, just 1 win. Says a lot, man. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Scoreboard looking white like Christmas, guys. Just a touch of green, man. White. This is bad. Jump into a meeting now, guys. See you guys after.